Aries, a quiet opportunity is opening. Most will miss this. Aries, I want you to take a deep breath with me for a moment. Just one. Let the air fill your lungs and feel the weight of the world drop away from your shoulders for just these few minutes. Usually, when we talk about your sign, we talk about fire. We talk about the spark, the sprint, the burning ambition, and the explosive breakthrough that defines the ram. But right now, in the heart of February, something fundamentally different is happening in your celestial landscape. There is a door opening for you, but it isn't swinging wide with a loud bang or a dramatic flare. It's a quiet opportunity, a subtle, almost rhythmic shift in the atmosphere of your life that is so soft, so understated, that most people are going to walk right past it without a second glance. If you are rushing, if you are looking for the neon sign or the loud invitation, you might miss it entirely. But if you can find your center and lean into the stillness, there is a profound piece of the puzzle falling into place right now that will define your trajectory for the rest of the year. Let's talk about what this is and why it matters so deeply for you. We live in a world that rewards the loudest voice, the boldest claim, and the fastest mover. As an Aries, you're often the one leading that charge, the pioneer who breaks the ground. But the opportunity presenting itself to you this month isn't about an instant result, a quick win, or a sudden windfall of luck. It's about positioning. It is about the unseen architecture of your future. Think of it like a master chess player who moves a pawn not to take an opponent's queen immediately, but to command the entire center of the board 10 moves from now. This is an opening of emotional clarity, spiritual alignment, and perfect timing. It's a moment where the overwhelming static of your daily life, the emails, the expectations, the constant to-do lists, suddenly clears for a brief window, allowing you to see a path that was previously hidden by your own busyness. This isn't a get-rich-quick scheme or a fix-it-fast moment. It's a foundational shift in how you relate to your own power. It's the universe offering you a seat at a table you didn't even know was being set in the background of your life. Why is this happening for Aries specifically right now? It is because your energy is being fundamentally recalibrated by the stars. For a long time, you've been asked to push, to strive, and to be the primary initiator in every situation. But the current cosmic weather is asking Aries to move from the role of the warrior into the more elevated role of the strategist. The sun is illuminating sectors of your chart that deal with your long-term vision, your legacy, and your social circles. But it's doing so through a lens of deep reflection rather than outward aggression. The universe knows you have the innate power to act. You've proven that time and time again. Now, the divine is testing to see if you have the power to observe. By consciously slowing down your internal clock, you're being given access to a secret frequency that others simply aren't tuned into. While others are exhausted, fighting for scraps of attention and chasing temporary highs, you are being invited to sit back and look at the bigger picture with the eyes of a hawk. This recalibration is a spiritual upgrade that requires you to trade speed for depth. Where should you be looking, Aries? Where does this quiet door reside? It's showing up in 3 specific areas of your life. First, look at your career and your long-term direction. You might notice a subtle change in how you view your ultimate goals. A project or a path that seemed vital and exciting a month ago might suddenly feel loud but empty, like hollow thunder, while a small, previously neglected idea starts to feel quiet but incredibly solid. Pay attention to the things that feel heavy and real rather than shiny and fast. Second, look at your personal authority and how you carry yourself in a room. You'll find that you don't feel the urgent need to prove yourself as much lately. That lack of a need to win every single conversation or dominate every room, that isn't you losing your edge. That is the opportunity. That is your true power returning to you in its most concentrated form. Lastly, look at your emotional boundaries. You are beginning to see exactly where you've been leaking your precious energy on people or situations that don't serve your highest good. The opportunity here is the chance to plug those leaks quietly, without a big confrontation or drama, simply by choosing where you place your focus and your silence. Most people, and even many Aries who aren't tuned in, will miss this because they are addicted to the feeling of urgency. In our modern age, we are conditioned to think that if something is important, it must be urgent. But the most important things in life, love, Wisdom, character, and true success are rarely urgent. They are vital. People will miss this opening because of sheer impatience. They'll see the quiet as nothing happening, and they'll mistake a necessary pause for a plateau or a failure. There is also an incredible amount of outside pressure right now, the social noise, the hustle culture that demands more, and the constant demand for immediate answers to complex questions. If you're looking at what everyone else is doing on social media or in your industry, your eyes are off your own path. Aries, do not let the noise of the world drown out the delicate whisper of your own intuition. How do you know you're seeing it? There are 3 distinct signs to look for in your daily life. 1. A sense of calm clarity. You find yourself in a situation that would usually stress you out or trigger a defensive reaction, but instead, you feel a strange, cool sense of knowing. You aren't reacting. You're watching the scene play out as if you've already seen the ending. 2. The slowed pace. You feel a physical desire to move slower, to speak less, to choose your words with precision, and to listen more than you ever have before. This isn't tiredness or burnout. It's a state of high-level presence. 3. The repeat signal. You might hear the same specific, low-key idea or a particular name mentioned 3 different times from 3 completely unrelated sources. The universe isn't shouting at you right now. It's echoing. When these things happen, do not rush to take action. Do not try to capitalize on it immediately. Just acknowledge them. Breathe them in. Say to yourself in the quiet of your mind, I see you, and let the energy build. The best thing an Aries can do right now is align, don't assign. Don't try to assign a rigid deadline to this feeling or this new direction. Don't try to force it into a spreadsheet or demand to know the ROI before you've even started. Instead, focus entirely on internal alignment. Ask yourself, if I weren't afraid of being behind in life, what would I do today? How would I carry myself if I knew the victory was already certain? Practice the art of observation. When a brilliant idea comes to you, sit with it like a secret for 48 hours before telling a single soul. Build a containment for your energy. By keeping this quiet opportunity to yourself for a moment, you allow it to grow deep, sturdy roots. Roots are what keep the trees standing when the inevitable storms of life come later. You are building your foundation in the dark so that you can stand tall in the light. Gently, Aries, I want to warn you against the habit of oversharing your plans. Because this opportunity is so subtle and so fresh, it is also fragile. If you take this quiet spark and show it to everyone you know, their doubts, their narrow logic, and their own internal noise might blow it out before it has a chance to catch fire. Avoid impulsive decisions that are based only on a nervous need to feel productive. Activity is not the same as progress. Also, avoid forcing an outcome that isn't ready. If a door feels stuck or heavy, it's not your door right now. The quiet opportunity is a door that is already unlatched and slightly ajar. You just have to notice it and lean in with your heart first. Don't waste your magnificent fire trying to burn down walls that aren't even in your way. Remember, Aries, slowing down is not the same as stopping, and being quiet is not the same as being silent. You are a sign of action, and that will never change. It's in your DNA. But even the fastest, most powerful car in the world needs to be in the right gear to climb a steep mountain. This February, you are shifting your gears. This quiet moment is actually your most powerful positioning phase of the entire year. It is a time of spiritual pregnancy, where the seeds of your future are germinating in the fertile soil of your silence. By choosing awareness over impulse and observation over aggression, you're setting yourself up for a success that isn't just a flash in the pan, but something that lasts for years to come. You aren't missing out on anything. You are moving deeper into everything. Trust the stillness. It's working for you even when you can't see the gears turning. I am so excited to see how this unfolds for you as the month continues and the season shifts. If this message felt like it was whispered directly into your ear, please let me know by typing Aries in the comments below. It helps our community grow and ensures these grounded insights reach the people who need them most. If you found value in this perspective, please like the video and subscribe to Zodiac Signs Moon for more deep dive messages. We are here to guide you through the shifts, the stars, and the beautiful, quiet moments in between. Stay centered, Aries. Your time is coming, But for now, enjoy the peace of the quiet.